Welcome to FBB Forum. If you like this content, please be sure to follow, like, and subscribe to the FBB Forum YouTube and Instagram pages. Links are included in the video description down below. I'm very happy to welcome the amazing IFBB Figure Pro Open and Masters athlete Edith Driver to the podcast. Edith had a really great competitive year with wins in the Masters 40 plus and 45 plus at the Daytona Pro in September. And she's now qualified for the Masters Olympia in Tokyo, which is very exciting. And she most recently competed at the Hurricane Pro show in St. Petersburg, Florida, where she placed third in the Open and second in Masters 40 plus. Edith lives in Bradenton, Florida, which unfortunately got hit by Hurricane Milton recently, which kind of not the
Yeah,
most. And
unfortunately.
she has an amazing physique. And welcome, Edith. It's great to have you here. Thank you for joining
Thank
me.
you so much, David, for inviting me. I'm very honored. So I'm happy to be here and then to interview. So I'm thrilled. Thank you so much for the invitation.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Like I told you earlier, I'm just a big fan of yours, and great to see you progress. And I think it's exciting about going to the Masters Olympia. That's really exciting.
Yes, I'm excited too. Very, very excited. So something that I've been looking forward to make sure I make it, since it came back 12 years ago. So I applied 2 years ago. So unfortunately, I didn't make it. But this time we're going. So
Yeah,
I
you're
got my
qualified this
I
time.
got my qualification. So I'm very, very thrilled and very, very happy. So
That's
yes,
awesome. It's going to be a great opportunity for you, I think. Yeah.
yes, I hope so. Fingers.
Now, I wanted to ask you about how you got started in bodybuilding, and I was wondering if you had an athletic or a sports background before you started in bodybuilding.
Well, actually, I'm always been into the sports. I was with track and field when I was in junior high and then high school. So I'm originally from Mexico.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I'm 100%, Mexican. So I moved down to the US, I would say maybe 30 years ago.
Okay.
So it's been 30 years since I've been in the States. And but I was always very athletic during middle school, high school, and back running a dance background since I was 9 years old too, as well. Um,
Really? Wow.
so I've been always been very athletic, but into weights and working out, I didn't start doing that until I actually moved into the States, from Mexico, right across the border, Arizona border. So
Okay.
yeah,
When did you start bodybuilding?
I started bodybuilding, I would say because I was pregnant, I had my daughter, then I started working out. Then from there, I started taking classes. Then I got into working with the gym that I was attending to. So I was teaching classes. Then I started personal training. Then I keep seeing, a lot of people that they were competing. And that was probably, it's been a while since, it's been probably about 18 years. It's been
Wow.
18 years since I've been competing. So it's been a while. And I don't know, I just keep seeing, different people that come in and go to the gym and take it to the next level. So I decided, hey, why not? Let me try it. Let me try it once. And here we are after 18 years.
That's
So
terrific.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's been probably about, yes, about 18 years. So since I started bodybuilding.
I was curious, how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm actually 52 years old.
Really?
I'm
Wow.
52. I know I don't look like, a lot of
Yeah.
people think that I'm younger, but it might be the Hispanic, skin.
Uh-huh.
I try to take care of myself, make sure I sleep, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't go party. So my recovery and go to bed early, so it's important for me, especially being in the sport. So
That's
make
terrific.
sure I get plenty of rest.
Yeah,
That's my
that's true.
recovery.
The rest is
Yes,
important.
the
And
rest is
bodybuilding is like
important.
a fountain of youth, I think, too, you know.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. How old you think I am? Oh, how old you
Um,
think I thought?
I thought you were maybe like I was thinking maybe 45 or so, maybe.
Hmm.
Yeah. And you look great. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't expect 50s actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm actually 51. I just turned 51 on Tuesday.
Oh,
But you're looking
nice.
better than me. I got
Well,
some
happy birthday. Well, I'm actually my birthday is coming up November 8th.
Oh, it is. Oh, it's coming up soon. Oh, very
It's
cool.
coming out soon.
That's
Yes.
awesome. Yeah.
Let's not tell anything.
That's cool.
Let's keep it
Yeah.
at 45.
But you're going to be so close to Atlantic coast, you're going to have to be careful not to too much birthday cake and stuff.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
3 more weeks. We're
yeah,
doing it 3 more weeks.
that's
I'm
awesome.
excited.
That'll be a
I'm
good show
very,
for
very
you, I
excited.
think. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Let's see how we do at that show. So hopefully as well as Daytona and Hurricane.
Are you going to do open and masters there?
Yes, yes, because it's only one day. So that's actually make it a lot easier. They go into masters and then right away into open. So it's only a 1 day competition instead of a 2 day like the Hurricane. So
Yeah.
just like the Daytona. So it's actually more relaxing and more able to just like go in and go out, then go right into finals, a few hours later. So I like that. This 1 day masters, then open.
Yeah.
So
That's awesome.
so I like it.
That's good. No, I think the 1 day thing is nice, definitely. Now I was curious, do you have a fitness role model that you like to look up to?
Yes, I actually, believe it or not, I started as a fitness. I used to do fitness too.
Really?
Oh
Wow.
yes, my idol was Adela Garcia
Oh yeah.
and Jane Hendershot. I wish I met them. And then Jane Hendershot, I went to a couple of her workshops here in Florida. She came down. So those two, they were my idols. I look out for it. I know they're retired, but they're amazing athletes that I look out for. So I
Wow.
always is because of the dance background, the routine, the athletics, performance that they did because I have dance background and strength moves. So I really, really admire them. Those two athletes, they're like, I look out for it.
Oh, I
So
remember both of them. They're awesome. They both looked amazing too, but they had some
they're
good
both
moves up
amazing.
there too. Yeah.
Amazing routine, amazing, athletes, their physique is this like, you know, like no others, you don't see them right now. But of
Yeah.
course, there's, fitness athletes right now. There's a lot of them amazing, I love Missy. So she's wonderful. So,
Yeah.
so I really, really like her. So, but those two were my idols back then when I first started into bodybuilding, Adela Garcia and Jane Hendershot.
Oh yeah, they're awesome. Yeah. Um, that the fitness is tough because you have to do that routine and it just seems like it's kind of injury prone too. Like, when Missy got hurt and at the Olympia,
Oh yeah, yeah. Missy
yeah.
got hurt. Was it last year? I believe it was last year. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it's a very, very, very hard um category because on top of being performing, like the 2 minute routine, then you still gotta do your cardio, then you gotta do your training. So it involves a lot of, uh things involved um, into the fitness category. I think that's
Um,
the hardest. I believe that's the hardest. So
I think so too. Yeah, what they do is amazing, but yeah, it looks really it doesn't look much fun.
I love watching. I just love watching the routines. It's just amazing. Just amazing to me because that's how I started. I wish I could have kept, but um, I actually got hurt on a national level. I pulled my hamstring. After that, it
Oh
never
yeah.
healed. Yeah, it never healed during my routine. I pulled my hamstring. I don't remember what year was it, but I couldn't even perform it. But I actually still got fourth at a national level. And
Oh,
so it never really healed properly. So that's what I just pretty much stick to the
I
figure
see.
division.
I got you. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think figure is good for
unfortunately.
you. Figure, you look really great, I think, and a great physique
Well,
for sure.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now I was curious when you was it tough for you to get up on stage in a bikini for your first show? Was it kind of nerve-wracking for you? And or do you get nervous up there now? You seem really confident up there.
Uh, no, because I was always, on a platform. I was always performing since I was little, since I was 9.
Mm,
Um, I used to do, like I told you, I have dance background. So we were always on top, of the platform, on stage performing and dancing. So that comes naturally for me. And I
mm.
really, really enjoy it. I enjoy to be on stage. So sometimes I do get nervous, but I calm myself, that guy up there is always with me
Yeah, that's great.
to
Yeah,
calm me down. So no, not really, never, even though it's that two-piece bathing suit. Um, I'm pretty much getting used to it.
that's terrific. Yeah.
Yeah,
No, you definitely seem confident on stage and yeah, have great look, definitely. So that's great.
thank
And
you.
having
Thank
that
you.
dance background helps, I bet. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. The dance background, so the performance, the routine, so stage presence, so you know, so I'm more comfortable to be on stage because of the many years, since I was 9 years old being on stage. So I enjoy
Yeah,
it. I
that's
really
terrific.
enjoy being on stage.
Yeah, I can tell you enjoy it. Yeah, you seem to really like being up there and yeah, so um now is I know that as I mentioned in the intro, you most recently competed at the Open and Masters classes at Hurricane Pro, and we thought it might be canceled because of the hurricanes, which fortunately they were still able to make it work. But what was your experience like there? Did you enjoy the show?
Oh yeah, I enjoy the show. I was wondering too to see what's going to be canceled because I mean it's Tampa. Tampa is only 50 minutes away, from
Mhm.
home. So I live in Bradenton, which we got hit from Hurricane Milton here, Sarasota, in Manatee, which I believe in Manatee, Sarasota, they're like close together.
Yeah.
And so we unfortunately we got hit, twice pretty bad. So we were right there at the edge of the eye. So
Mhm. Yeah.
unfortunately, I got a little bit of damage on my pool screen right by the lanai. So, but
Oh
it's
yeah.
that's material thing that it could be fixed, it could be repaired, but we're good, we're safe. So we were prepared, which is
Okay.
important to be prepared, you know.
Yeah.
So but unfortunately, some people they had a lot of damage around here in the Manatee
Yeah.
Sarasota area, especially people that lives on the water or people that lives, on the mobile homes. They have to evacuate. So
Mhm.
um, they did get a lot of damage here. So, but
Yeah.
um, but they were prepared. So to evacuate. So that was really really good to give us a heads up.
Yeah, that's scary that you were so close to the eye of the storm. I mean, it's like, geez. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh,
Yeah, yeah,
that must have
but
been a little scary.
unfortunately, we didn't stay home. We actually ended up going into hotels, which was good because we
Oh,
lost
good.
power for a few days. We lost
Yeah.
power for about 3 days, and we came back into our power, came back on. So
Oh, good. Good.
we were fortunate that we got it back
Yeah.
rather than other people. It took maybe 5 days, 6 days. So, but we were fortunate. So,
I think it
yeah.
took longer for me than most people. It took like 9 days. And
Oh,
that was,
really?
they kind of
Oh,
forgot
wow.
about us, like my little cluster of houses here. So, oh my gosh, it was a pain. Yeah. But
That's a long time for not have, you actually learn how to appreciate, the little things,
yeah.
of power of your internet or
Yeah.
watching TV. So that's something
It's
we
like
learned how
camping
to
inside
appreciate.
the house.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh, that wasn't much fun. Yeah,
We're
but
spoiled, right?
we are spoiled.
We are spoiled.
I did have one major mishap where my fridge got zapped, and so my fridge doesn't work, so I have to wait till probably Monday to get that fixed. So, but so I'm just eating out of a cooler right now. So,
Yeah.
oh man. Um, Now in terms of, was Daytona the only other show you did this year? Or did you do more than Daytona?
That was my first one for the season. Yeah, Daytona. Then I went into Hurricane. Yes. So
Did you enjoy the
those two.
Daytona?
Yeah, and Daytona and then Hurricane Pro. So and then like I was telling you, in 3 weeks I'm gonna do Atlantic Coast and Fort
Yeah.
Lauderdale. So now we doing Masters 40 plus and then open class as well.
Oh,
So
good. Okay,
let's
very
see
good.
how we do.
Yeah. Did how was your experience at Daytona? I went to that show last year and I really enjoyed that show. It was good.
Oh, it was amazing. I mean, the venue was good. I think Michael changed the venue. She was great. I mean, Michael's always a great promoter. You know, he really take care of all the athletes. Backstage, she was great. We had like a little dressing room with our lights, you know, bathroom right there. You just walk maybe like 15 feet and you were on stage. So it was
Hmm.
very, very, very easy, um, very comfortable for us. So Michael put on a great, great show. I really, really enjoyed Daytona Pro. So
That's terrific. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
kudos to
Yeah.
Michael. Yeah,
And
awesome job. Awesome job.
about doing Tim Gardner's show at Hurricane Pro, I always like his shows too.
I like that. You know, Tim Show is an amazing promoter. I'd always try to do his show because the same thing. Once again, he's amazing at the promoter. His people backstage, you know, always start on time. You know, we end on time. They line us up. You know, they give us ahead of time, so everything is be perfect. I always try to do the Chicago Pro, Tampa Pro, but unfortunately, I couldn't do it this year uh, for personal reasons, but I ended up going into Daytona first, then the Hurricane Pro. So, but I always enjoy Tim Garner's show. He's an amazing promoter, and his people, the whole crew, in the front, you know, the expediters, backstage, the whole crew, everything was like run very, very, very top notch.
Great.
So
Yeah, he has a
I
really
would,
good crew, I think. Yeah, he always does. And I was thinking living in Florida, it's definitely an advantage because there's so many good shows here in Florida, you know. So you
oh
don't have to.
yes, it makes it easy, especially for you know. I enjoy it because that way I don't have to get on a flight and then pack my food or you know head a couple of days before and go to TSA, you know, so to check my food and they go through my food and make sure I don't have anything for make sure my ice bags are frozen because you know sometimes they could take you know a couple ice bags if they're not frozen
Uh-huh.
away. I remember one time I did I think it was Puerto Rico, and I totally forgot I had peanut butter, you know, from my grocery store. And it was actually not raw peanut butter. You know, they took it. They took
Oh, they
it from
did.
me.
The TSA, they're just hungry. They're
The
like,
TSA, they were, you know, they say, no, you can't take the peanut butter. I was like, okay. So as soon as, excuse me, as soon as I got into Puerto Rico, that's Tim Garner's true show. And so I was looking, you know, I always try to prepare and bring everything, you know, with me. That way I don't have to go outside.
yeah.
I always like to settle down, you know, into the hotel and then make sure I have everything with me. That way I don't have to go outside, get in the car, and then look for a source. So, but
Yeah.
unfortunately, you know, I had to do that and find peanut butter in Puerto Rico.
Oh no, that's a pain, huh?
Yeah, yeah,
I've
but it
I've
was
heard
all
of
right.
I've heard about ladies getting their protein powder confiscated by TSA because they think it's this white powder, I guess. Like, what is this?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I always try to put everything. I put it on the shaker. I think sometimes I put it on the shaker, or you know, put it in a Ziploc bag. But I put it on my checking bag just in
Okay.
case to make sure, they don't take it away. So
Yeah. Yeah. I gotcha.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh man. Um, in terms of I was curious, what would you say is your favorite bodybuilding contest so far? And I know you've competed for a few years, so
Mhm.
but what's been your favorite that you've competed in?
Well, each one of them has been very, very special to me. I don't think I have a really, really favorite one, but I mean, I just probably have to be when I turn pro.
Yeah.
That's always been a special, obviously everybody, is looking for to get the pro car and so I think that was a really, really very special because I got my pro car over at Team U, Um,
Which year?
that was at 2013.
Oh,
I
cool.
got my
Okay.
pro car in 2013 at Team
Yeah.
U.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
and so I think that's very, very special because I got my pro car and then I was with the team back then. Not with the team I am now, but it was very, very special to me. So,
That's
so
terrific. Yeah,
yeah,
I bet.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
really
enjoy it.
special moment.
I really, really enjoy Team U. And still at this day, it's a great, great show. So I enjoy
Oh
it.
yeah. I've never been to that show, but I've heard it's good. And I know I've watched the live streams before, and it is a great show.
Oh yeah, it's a good,
Yeah.
it's a good, good show. So it's a good show to attend. It's a good show, opportunity to get the pro cards for the athletes.
Mhm.
And it's a very well run show. And I think the promoter is Steve.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, he's a great promoter as well. And, you know, uh, great judge. So, so yeah, that's one of my special shows that I
That's
have,
terrific.
in me.
I was curious, would you ever consider moving up to women's physique division? Because I think you have the physique you needed to pull it off, but I don't know if you would want to do that because that way you could show more
Probably
dance
not, because probably not. I really enjoy the heels. I really enjoy
Yeah.
the heels. I don't know if I could go on stage, barefoot. So maybe my upper body, but my lower body will have to be a little bit bigger. So,
Yeah,
but
sure.
I really, really enjoy, the figure division. So yeah,
I
I
just
wish
thinking
I
you
could
could
still
show.
do fitness, but
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
unfortunately, I stay in the figure division, until they kick me off.
I just
Until they
thinking
say no.
with physique,
Yes.
you could show off the posing routines, so you could show your dance moves too, so.
Oh, I know. I know. That would be
Uh-huh.
great too. That would be
Yeah.
great. So, but
Uh,
for
I,
now, we
I
stay with figure.
okay, no, that's cool. I personally like physique because I just love the posing routines and they're so
I do
creative,
too.
and just so
Very creative.
graceful.
Yes.
Yeah,
Very creative. The stage princess. I really, really like watching the um the athletes, all their routines. So yeah, they're
yeah,
they're wonderful. There's so many. There's a lot of really, really great ones up there. So
yeah. There are, yeah, yeah. That's neat to see at the Olympia routines. Now I was curious if do you ever seek the judges' feedback in terms of where you need to improve your physique or presentation?
yeah, actually, Daytona, I got a good feedback. He just said when I did Daytona, when the judges came backstage and gave us feedback, he just said, you physique, conditioning is great. Maybe a little bit of fullness into the glutes, but everything else is perfect. This was Daytona, and in Hurricane Pro, it was Bell and Steve. This is the best that they ever seen me because they have judged me in the past. Even last year, he said, "This is the best that you ever look. This is
Mhm.
the best I have seen you. You improve a lot." And I heard they were actually talking about me, the big improvements. How great I look on
Mm.
stage
Oh yeah.
this year. So and so they'll say you don't change anything, maybe a little bit of a size, just a little bit of a size on my legs. That's
Okay.
about it. And then Steve, you look great, great condition, he just said, maybe a little bit harder, for the open class, but
Okay.
and then just a little bit of size, just a little bit of size on my legs to balance that more symmetrical, to be more symmetrical. But
Okay.
and that's something I'm gonna be working towards, especially if I'm gonna do the Masters Olympia,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
gonna be the goal. He said, don't get any more muscle. Your upper body is great,
Yeah.
your symmetry, and then just a little bit of size on your legs, and then you'll be fine. You know,
Okay.
you'll
Good.
be up there with the open. So,
That's good advice from Steve too. I mean, he's just one of the best judges, I'd say.
oh
And
yeah, that's a good advice. So from Steve.
yeah.
So that's what I wanted to be in front of Steve because he's Olympia head judge, and he judged the Masters Olympia 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's going to be the head judge next year, 2025, but that was
Yeah.
a really great feedback that he gave me as well as Bell. So, and Dick Warner too, I reached out to him. So I'm hoping, you know, I believe it's a different judge in 3 weeks. So hopefully he'll like my package and my
Okay.
condition. So let's hope.
Perfect. That's
Let's
great.
hope.
Yeah. That's a good idea to
I'm
get that.
really looking forward to that show. So I'm excited. I've never done it. So and then here's a really, really good show. And it's in only one day. So it makes it a
Yeah.
lot easier.
I've
Looking
been to
forward to
it
it.
2 or 3 times. It is. It's a very good show and a very well
Yeah.
run. Yeah.
Oh, yes, yes. And it's in Fort Lauderdale. It's beautiful back there.
It is.
Down
Yeah.
there is beautiful.
Yeah. There's a lot of bodybuilders down that way too, that
Oh,
are
yeah. Fort
South Florida.
Lauderdale, and I think Miami is close by.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of great athletes there.
Definitely.
So we're
Yeah.
definitely going to enjoy, Fort Lauderdale after the show.
Oh,
Maybe we'll go
yeah.
up to Miami too.
Oh, Miami's kind of fun too. Yeah. Especially Miami
Yes.
Beach. Yeah.
Miami Beach, yes. Definitely.
Now I was wondering, do you have a prep coach that you work with?
I do. Right now, I'm with Underrated Muscle, which is Dave. I've been with Dave probably it's coming up to 6 years. So I really enjoy it. So I want to give you a shout out. He tells you how it is. That's what I like about him. He don't sugarcoat anything.
Hmm.
He gives me the plan, and obviously it's up to me if I choose to follow it. So I gotta follow it to the T. So,
Okay. What
but yes, it's Underrated Muscle, David.
what's his last name?
Hints, David
Okay.
Hints, yeah, from Underrated Muscle. But on
Okay.
his Instagram, he goes under Underrated Muscle.
Oh, cool. Okay. I'll make sure to include his Instagram down in the comments too, so that people can look him up. So
Oh
yeah.
yeah, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. He'll like that.
And do you have a posing coach too?
I had, but this year, no, I didn't. So I think I'm pretty good now. So if I need it, then I reach out, to Kenny. Previously, Kenny's been my posting coach last year, but I didn't use him this year.
Okay.
So I just pretty much work on my what I needed to work, my posting routine, my routine. I just do it myself,
Okay. Okay,
and
cool. Yeah.
but this year, I think I did pretty good in Daytona and Hurricane. So
Oh, I would say so. Yeah, you look
yeah,
great. Yeah,
yeah.
definitely.
Well, you saw me on stage, so
Uh-huh. Yeah, you look great. Definitely. Yeah.
thank you. I appreciate it.
Now, I was curious, what would you say is the most challenging aspect of competition prep for you?
What is it? What? I'm sorry.
The most kind of challenging aspect of competition prep for you?
I would say, excuse me, because I'm used to it. Maybe towards the end, it's a little bit more challenge. Maybe the last 4 weeks is a little more challenge, because you're tired, very calorie deficit, low carb. and you still got to get up early and get your cardio in. So I would say, you know, maybe getting up early and getting things done like the cardio.
Yeah.
So so I would say the last 4 weeks. The
Last
last
few
4 weeks
weeks.
is the hardest. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I bet that's tough. And now you're already in that phase for Atlantic Coast now too. So you're probably tired.
Well, we got 3 weeks, so let's see. It's like getting closer, It's getting closer. We're almost there. So 3 shows, I think 3 shows is enough. Then
Yeah.
the body starts saying, "Hmm, I think it's time for a break."
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was trying to listen to the body. So
Oh yeah,
I think
no.
I could handle 3 more weeks then, you know. Then I say, okay, that's enough. The body starts saying, time to rest, recover, recharge. Then we do it again, next year. So when we're ready to go.
I was thinking for next year, are you going to do any other shows besides Masters Olympia? Or are you going to focus on Masters Olympia?
Um, I think I'll probably do a warm-up show.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
haven't choose yet which one, but since it's close to it, I'm thinking maybe Tampa Pro because it's
Yeah.
close, in August. So we go right
Yeah.
into a Masters Olympia.
That would be great. Yeah.
Yeah, I always try to schedule and choose the shows that they're close together and not too far apart.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. And
that way my
having,
body can handle it mentally and physically.
yeah, I got
So
you.
so I'm thinking maybe that will probably be the warm-up show that I would do at Tampa Pro. Then we go
Okay.
right into our Masters Olympia. Yeah.
Oh, good. And it's close for you too. So it's pretty
And
convenient.
it's close, it's right here, right in my backyard. So
That's terrific. I think that's great. Um, Now I was curious how you work as a trainer and as a coach. Is that right?
yeah, I work as a trainer, as a coach, and I work for another company, which is a stretch lab too.
Mm,
I work for stretch lab. So I have on my days off, I coach, athletes, and I have lifestyle clients as well. So I've been in the fitness industry for about 25 years. So
wow. Very good. Yeah.
yeah.
And
So
is there any clients you'd like to shout out that you're especially fond of?
I have a special client that she's I had her for about 2 years, and she put in the work, and I just want to encourage her to get back on it. She's having a little bit of trouble
Hmm.
to get back on it, but I know she could do it, and she's got the when she puts the mindset. Michelle won't say her last name. She probably won't.
Okay.
Michelle. So she's a great client, and I know she could do it. She wants to get
Good.
her pro card, so
Okay.
we'll probably work towards that, next year.
Okay. Good.
So yeah,
Yeah.
so it'll be her. I know she could do it.
That's awesome. Yeah. You're going to help her get there too, which is
Oh
great.
yes, absolutely, absolutely. We could do it
Um,
as a team.
yeah, definitely. I think that's great. I was curious if you could give advice to ladies that are tuning in that are looking for a good coach. Like, what should they be looking for?
Well, make sure they got the experience. They get the background. I would say 10 plus years, and make sure they look at their athletes, how they're placing. Make sure they do custom, because everybody's different. Make sure if you choose a male, make sure they know the female body, because I know a lot of coaches, they just don't know the female, especially a lot of older women, over 40.
Hmm.
Our body's different. It's not like we're in our 20s or 30s. So
Yeah, that's true.
yeah.
Yeah.
So to make sure they have the background, they have a good background and a good experience into the female body, not just younger, but the older athletes. So
Yeah.
make sure they got the experience with the older female athletes.
Okay, that's good advice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think there's an advantage for women to have a female coach just because they can relate better, or-
No, I would say, there's a lot of good male coaches out there that
Yeah.
they're very well educated, and some of them they're not. But to make sure they research, and then always ask questions.
Hmm.
Always ask questions or reach out to their athletes, to see they're happy, and then to make sure they get in the proper, coaching, what they need. So I would say always ask questions. Don't be afraid to ask questions to that coach. And if you want to reach out to some of the athletes, feel free. Why not?
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
to make sure they're choosing the right coach for them.
Okay. Yeah, that's good advice. Yeah. Very
Mhm.
good. Um, Now, I was curious, you mentioned you have a daughter. Is that your only child or do you have other kids?
I have two kids. I have a daughter and a son.
Oh,
Yes.
cool. How old are
Mhm.
they?
My daughter is 30 and my son is 25.
Very
So
good.
they have seen me competing, since they were little.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Did
Yeah.
have they produce any grandkids for you?
No, I don't have grandkids right now. No,
No? Oh, okay.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
So when I do, I'm looking forward to it. So none of them are married. My daughter's engaged. Uh, my son's got a girlfriend, but no grandkids yet. So,
Okay.
and when
And
I
how
do,
did,
I'll be happy.
yeah. Oh, I bet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they support your bodybuilding career or are they supportive of you?
Yeah, they do to a point. Right now, they're probably saying, I think it's time for me to retire
Uh-huh.
after so
Uh-huh.
many years. But I was happy that my son came down to Hurricane Pro
Oh,
and
yeah.
watched me. So it's been quite a few years since he's been to my show. So I was very, very happy that he was there cheering for me. So
That's terrific. Oh,
yeah.
that's great. Yeah, that's good that he came to support you and yeah, that's terrific.
Oh yes, yes, yes. He was there. And I could hear his voice screaming for me. So
Uh-huh.
that was very, very, very happy to
Oh,
see him there.
I bet that was great. Oh yeah,
And
that's
after, obviously we celebrate afterwards. We took him to
yeah,
dinner and we celebrate. That's the best part, right?
yeah,
After the show. A good meal with good family and then friends.
that's terrific. That's great. Yeah, very good. I'm glad that that he came to support you like that.
Yeah, I was
Now,
too.
in terms of living in Sarasota, Bradenton, do you find that you have a supportive bodybuilding community there, or is there a lot of bodybuilders that you know that live there?
We are, it's a small community here now, Sarasota team. Yeah, we have a lot of athletes. We have a lot of competitives too. I know there's a few pros here in the Sarasota area. So yeah, the fitness and the bodybuilding industry here in the Sarasota community is it's big. It's
Mm,
actually pretty pretty big because we are in a small communities. It's not too big,
hmm.
the circle. So yeah, there's a lot of good athletes here. They compete, so which is good. You see them, at the gym or training, or they get ready for a show, or people will reach out to me, for posting because I do posting, sessions too. So
Hmm.
some of those athletes, and then yeah, yeah, we have a really really big bodybuilding community that we support each other. So that's good.
Mm, that's really good. Yeah. I mentioned before we start recording that I used to live in that area and I just love that area. It's just really beautiful down there.
Oh yeah,
And
Sarasota area, it's really really beautiful. So
it is. Yeah, it's
we have
nice.
restaurants, the beaches, so it's
Hmm.
nice. It's
But
very
arts,
very nice.
very artsy. Yeah.
Very artsy. Yeah.
Um, Now I was curious when you're out in public, do you stay covered up in public? Do you like to show off your muscles or what do you do?
No, I really, even sometimes at the gym, especially like now, um, because I like to go my workout in and out. Not that I'm trying to be antisocial, but I always, because I have a schedule, I just go in maybe a long sleeve, long sleeve or short sleeve, and
Okay.
long pants, and then get my workout done, my cardio down, and then in and out, because then I have to eat my next meal or get ready to go to work.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
no, I try. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It depends. It depends on the day.
Do you get some folks staring though, because you got some muscles going on? Yeah.
Yes, yes. And that's just how it is, It's just like enjoy the dinner, enjoy the dinner. So yeah, sometimes I do, sometimes I know, especially, after the show, yes. Yeah. I'm gonna go eat my cheat meal, then I dress up, you know, go out with families and friends and enjoy. So
Yeah, that's cool. You got to show off with your hard work too,
yeah, yeah. I do. I do. Sometimes I do. Sometimes it depends on the day. So yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
But I
Yeah.
do. Yeah, there's days that I do. Yeah.
It doesn't get cold down there very often either, or in Tampa either. So, you don't get to wear a jacket very often,
Oh no, we don't get to wear the jacket or sweater. So
No.
uh,
Yeah, it does. It gets hot around here in the wintertime.
this
Uh,
is Florida, right?
yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're right.
We have weird weather.
It is. Yeah, I know. At least hurricane season will be over soon, which is good. So,
Yeah, which is good. We'll be lucky. So
yeah,
it's
no.
nice. It's been getting nice and cool, in the morning when I'm getting up to cardio. So it's been in the 60, 65. So I really enjoy it. So I'm like, oh, should I bring a jacket? No, because later it's gonna be in the 80s.
Yeah. Oh, I know. The weather has been beautiful in the mornings lately, and
Oh, it's been beautiful. Yeah, it's been
and it's
very,
been
very
kind of
nice.
nice that it hasn't been raining lately too, because of the fact that people got holes in their roof and still people are still recovering too. So we haven't
Yeah,
had
there's a
rain.
lot of people still recovering from the hurricane. So
It's
so
probably been,
hopefully, they get back up.
yeah, like 2 weeks since we had any significant rain, I think. So which is good.
Yeah, I think hurricane season might be over. So um, hopefully this is it. But then, as you know, we need the rain because we have a lot of green here. So
Yeah,
so we need
that's
the
true.
water.
I know we do need the rain back again. That's true.
Yes.
I just have a few more questions for you.
Hmm.
Uh, I was curious, do you ever find yourself to be like the target of fit shaming, where, people who are fit are kind of targeted, or, people are mean to them, but do you ever have to deal with that kind of stuff, like with trolls and stuff?
Um, no, actually I don't, but sometimes it's just funny, that sometimes I get picked on or something like 4 weeks out. 4 weeks out, 3 weeks out, you're like, it could be in the grocery store or it could be at the store. That's that once again, that's why sometimes I put my long sleeve on and this and that, go to the store, don't talk to anybody.
Hmm.
So but it hasn't been, that bad
Good.
lately. So which is good. I've been lucky, especially this year.
Okay,
This
good,
year's been
good.
very, very lucky. So I just go in, go to the store, get my stuff, and then out.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think those trolls are just jealous, because y'all look so good, so look like
Well,
superheroes.
yeah, he sometimes, it's funny that and I'm sure a lot of more athletes, because if you have, like a tank top or something, they see your muscles. The first thing they ask, how much do you bench?
Mm.
That's the first question. How much do you bench? So, and that's like, well, I don't really bench.
Oh. Uh-huh. They assume you're a power lifter, huh? Yeah.
Yes, yes, which is funny.
It-
Oh, you work out, you must work out all the time. Yes, I put in, few days a week.
Yeah. No, but yeah, I understand that. Yeah, but I could see that being a common question too, about how much do you bench?
How much do you bench? Yeah. How much do you bench? Are you a wrestler? I got one that is like, are you a wrestler? I was like, yes, I'm an MMA fighter. He was like,
Oh,
Okay. Where are
That's
you fighting? I said, in Vegas. Oh, I'm going to Vegas. I said, I want to go watch. I said, okay, come on down to Vegas.
oh man, I don't know about MMA. That's tough. That's kind of tough,
Yeah, because and then they say, then they stop asking questions,
I see. That's a
Yeah,
good strategy. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh man, that's pretty
I
funny.
just says to see what their reaction is.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah. No, you don't. You're too pretty though to be beat up like that. So
Thank
those
you.
those
I
MMA
don't know, but
ladies.
they believe it though. They do believe it. So I did have to say that once. I did to say that once. But she
The-
didn't start questioning.
oh, I see. I
So
see.
that was that. Yeah, that didn't work. So she just keep asking me questions. So that was
Uh-huh.
last year. Yeah, that was last year.
Really? That's pretty funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, I was curious, do you ever find it hard to deal with the demands of social media? Do you get a lot of, direct messages or comments on your posts when you on Instagram and Facebook and such?
Oh yeah, a lot of I get a lot of all kinds of my messages. So I either reply or I don't reply. I always try to be friendly and polite, say thank you, appreciate it, and that's it. So I mean,
Hmm.
I'm sure everybody has, and gets all kinds of messages. So if they're not appropriate, so I either just ignore them or I just say a simple thank you. I
Okay.
appreciate that, and then that's it. Yep.
Yeah, block them too. You can block them.
Or block them. Yep. I
Uh-huh.
could do that too.
That's cool. Yeah, I know sometimes folks can be kind of a pain with that stuff. And I was just curious, since you just did a pro show and I was there as an audience member, in terms of how do you think we can get more fans to support the bodybuilding shows? Because all the shows I go to, I'm always surprised that there's not more people, especially to see the pros compete. It seems like NPC amateur shows, there's more people there probably because of friends and family. But I don't know. I just feel like we need to get more butts in the seats at these shows. But do you have any idea on how
The
to?
pro level.
What's that?
Yeah, I was wondering about that. I think since like the venue gets a little more full of with the NPC athletes. I don't
Yeah.
know. They invite, I don't know, maybe because they could be their first show or the second show, and they invite the whole family, their friends and family. Maybe that's why the reason, it gets a lot of more people coming down to watch the NPC rather than the pros. But yeah, that's true. I was wondering about that. I never look at it that way. So we
Yeah.
need to get more people to watch the pro level as well. So
Yeah. I think so too. I think sometimes the tickets are kind of expensive too, and I wonder if they could reduce the
it could
ticket
be,
price.
maybe it could be just a little expensive that people doesn't want to pay for them. So yeah,
Hmm.
that could be a reason too. So
Yeah. And the economy's kind of tough and stuff, so I can see why. Um, and since you're about my age, I was wondering, did you ever used to watch bodybuilding on TV back in the day, like with ESPN and NBC?
ESPN, yeah, the ESPN. I used to enjoy those the shows, so they work out, with the bodybuilders, Oh yeah, I watched them. Yeah,
I
yeah, definitely. I
I
was there
wonder.
in front of the TV.
Oh yeah, you watched them? Yeah.
Yeah,
I just wonder how we can get it back on TV again. I would love to see that. If we could get maybe sponsors to promote it.
I
And
know that would be a great idea. That makes it a lot easier for people just to kind of um to watch, for free. That would
yeah,
be a really good idea. So I don't know what they would have to do, to bring it back into to the TV. So, but that would be great, and then that's a great idea. So to do.
yeah. I really think so many people back in the day got introduced to bodybuilding through ESPN coverage. And so, yeah, if we
Yes.
could get it back on TV, I think it would be good to kind of expand, the awareness, and get more people involved maybe. So
Yeah. It could be expensive too, I mean, look at those Super Bowl commercials. It could be expensive if you could put a show on TV. So I
yeah,
know it's not cheap.
I know that's true. It's
Yeah,
yeah,
I know it's not cheap too for the people that wants to, put the bodybuilding. So it could be expensive too. So I don't know
yeah,
how much, but I heard it's not, cheap and so but it's gonna cost a lot of money. Whoever wants to put, the bodybuilding show, on TV. So
yeah, that's true. Yeah. I just figured,
that could be it. That could be one of the main reasons, that is very, very expensive. So
yeah, that's true. I just think in terms of there's so many different sports networks now that are looking to fill the hours. They could just, just throw a bodybuilding show in there.
oh yeah.
But yeah, that's just me.
But hopefully maybe in the near future.
Yeah, yeah, that would be nice.
So
Yeah,
hopefully it would be really, really nice to see that.
it would be great. Yeah, I would love to see that. Um, I was just wondering if do you have any sponsors or anybody else that you'd like to shout out?
I do actually. I have my suit lady, which is Sissy Fitwear. She's wonderful. She works with me. She's been working with me for the past 3, 4 years. And then so I really, really enjoy working with her, and she is amazing, creative on every one of the suits that she had made for me. So it's
Nice.
her. My meal prep, which is at Jack Panda. He's local here in Lake Ranch. He
Okay.
preps my meals. I go pick them up, or they can either deliver them. They're fresh twice a week, so I don't have to worry about cooking.
Nice. Very nice.
Yes,
Yeah.
and then Hotspot, they always sponsor me. Hotspot Tanning, they
Okay.
always backstage, and then my makeup lady from Hotspot, which is a Style by K, she's wonderful. So yeah, so they're really, really, really good sponsors that I have right now. I'm still looking for a few more, for next year for the Masters Olympia. So I
Oh
have a
yeah.
couple, a couple of them, in the books. So I'll be hitting them pretty soon.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Well, that's
Yeah,
a shout out to the sponsors watching here, that yeah, you're going to Masters O and you need some more sponsors to help out. So
I need more sponsors, yeah, to help out. So
I wanted to promote real quick I've got my shirt on, but I've got Bad Rap. And I know that
bad
they
rap,
support. Have you seen them before?
nice, nice. I like it.
Yeah, they support a lot of the ladies with they're relatively new. They've been around about a year now, but and they are both masters women's physique competitors too. The ladies
Oh,
Eunice
really?
and JoJo that run it. But yeah, I like to represent them just because they're such great ladies and support the
Mhm.
women bodybuilders so much and figure
Nice,
physique. So yeah.
nice, very nice, very
Yeah.
nice.
Well, thank you so much for your time. Would you mind doing a quick flex for me?
Absolutely. Here we go.
All right, looking great. Yeah, thank you. You look awesome. And
Thank you. Thank you so much, David, for the invitation. I really appreciate it. I had a great time. So hopefully we see it again, and then hopefully you get to interview me in person.
that'd be
So
awesome.
hopefully,
Yeah,
I know you probably won't make it to Atlantic Coast, but hopefully I see you soon.
that'd be awesome.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
very
Yeah,
much.
that'd be great.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your time. And yeah, best wishes at Atlantic Coast. And that's what is the day on that again?
That is November 16th. Yeah, 3 weeks.
And I think
Three
there's a
weeks
live
from today.
stream for that too. So if you can't go, you can watch the live stream. And it really
You
is a
can watch
great
the live
show.
stream.
So I know Pro Women's Physique is definitely there too. So and
Yes,
so
he's
yeah, so
got a lot of great, great, great divisions, at the pro level, and he's got an NPC, which is great.
yeah,
So if you can watch it, you can really tend to it. So definitely, go to the live stream.
terrific. Thank you. Well,
Mhm.
thank you, Edith. I appreciate you. And I'll try to get this posted either, like I said, this evening or tomorrow morning. And I'll tag you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, David. I appreciate it.
Thank
It
you.
was nice chatting with you. Take
Nice
care.
chatting with you too. Thank you.